Hi, this is Dan Cortopassi of TSG Multimedia. Today I'm reviewing an HO scale Thrall 4727 cubic foot carbon black hopper from ScaleTrains, part of the ScaleTrains Rivet Counter line. This model represents a car built in the 1990s. Unlike the earlier Thrall 5750 cubic foot cars, these cars have open ends like most other covered hoppers. My example is decorated for Sid Richardson carbon with SRCX reporting marks. It has a build date of August 1992, so it would be appropriate for most modern-era layouts. I was not able to find a prototype photo of this exact car, but I found a photo of SRCX 2043 from 2005, and the markings match the photo pretty well. These cars are available direct from ScaleTrains for $39.99. Because of all the delicate detail on this model, be very careful when removing it from the box. I found it best to tip the box over and let the model fall into my hand rather than try to lift it out. The paint on the model is opaque and thin enough not to obscure fine detail. The markings are crisp and all but the tiniest writing on some of the labels is legible with magnification. The reporting marks on one side of my car are slightly blackened, probably not an issue if the car is going to be weathered. The sides of the car have freestanding ladders and delicate stirrups. I really like the separately applied sampling spigots on the sides. On the ends, the car has separately applied ladders and photo-etched crossover platforms. The B end has a delicate brake wheel and chain. Unlike a lot of covered hoppers, the brake components are mounted under the car rather than under the B end slope sheet. Both ends have uncoupling levers, air hoses, and ScaleTrains knuckle couplers. Both couplers are low according to the Katy height gauge. The hatch detail on top of the car is excellent. ScaleTrains has modeled these cars with different numbers of hatches depending on the prototype. One glaring error is that the model lacks the side-to-side ribs that are present on the real SRCX cars in this series. The roof also has a freestanding vent pipe. The roof walk is photo-etched and the end grabs are separately applied. One neat thing is that the roof walk supports are an integral part of the roof walk and extend down into the roof. This should help prevent the roof walk from popping up, as often happens when a photo-etched roof walk is just glued to the supports. I wasn't able to determine if the natural metal finish on the roof walk is correct or not for these cars as built. Given the nature of the materials that these cars haul, it's likely that they would become dirty very quickly. Underneath, the car has amazing detail, including full brake rigging and all the special plumbing for handling the carbon black material. The levers on the hatches are very delicate and look really nice. The trucks are free-rolling and have rotating end caps on the axles. All the wheels are in gauge according to the NMRA standards gauge. There are some extra end caps included in a package inside the box. The car weighs 4.7 ounces, a close match to the 4.5 ounce NMRA recommended weight for a car of this length. That's good since there doesn't seem to be any good way to access the interior of the car without breaking things. This is a nice model of a type of car that hasn't been offered before in HO scale plastic. Given the amount of prototype-specific detail ScaleTrains included on their carbon black hoppers, and how much they talk about how accurate their models are, I'm very disappointed by the incorrect roof. I'm going to take 2 spikes for that, since it's an extremely difficult fix. I'm also going to take a spike for the coupler height. My final verdict is 7 out of 10 spikes.